What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Erasure, and we're going back to a B-side tune from the era of their 1989 album Wild. Hello to Luca, everybody. And yeah, we're going to listen to a tune called 91 Steps, which not only seems highly specific, but it doesn't have that nice symmetrical even number feel, so it feels like a bit outside the lines. Perhaps there is some famous landmark or some sort of building which has specifically 91 steps, and therefore, saying that phrase is broadly representative of whatever that structure is, or it's like a metronym essentially. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of the phrase. It's so specific as to feel like it must connect to like a particular narrative, or as I said, a specific place that people would know about. So I am ignorant of what that might mean, but yeah, we'll have to see what it sounds like. It's interesting, the more and more I listen to Erasure, the more I do hear some differences over the sounds of their albums, because again, as I've been going through the 90s albums, I haven't completely stopped listening to the albums from the 80s. They are a group that I will listen to in my free time. And yeah, over time I definitely heard an evolution of the sound, sort of increasingly complex and like more electric in sort of evolving ways sound, but once more, I am very fond of their stuff from the mid-80s when they got started, so yeah, it's been an enjoyable journey and I've enjoyed all the chapters, but I am thinking about a tune from '89 in the way that, it'll sound surely like a transition between, the Innocence and the Wild era into the chorus era, which, when I went through chorus, I definitely heard a bit of a different sound, and as I've started to go through I Say, I Say, I Say, it's the same kind of thing, where there are all these hallmarks that I've come to know and love from them, but there are some moments where it's like, ooh, that feels like something that I haven't quite heard yet, so yeah, thinking about what a B-side tune from this era might sound like, essentially. But let's get it. This is 91 Steps, a B-side track from the Wild era. Once more, shout out to Seb, the proprietor of this particular Erasure deep dive, and away we go with 91 Steps. That was hot. What are you doing? Sounds like we're in the clouds, but also like a bit like an innocent sound to it. Innocent simplicity. Electric swizzles. Getting into the territory where I'm going to conclude it's an instrumental. Feels like exploring, like discovering something for the first time. Like there's a wider world beyond what you've known. levels, super high, the voice synth in the middle, the like Buddhist chant, the deep bass pulse. It's just like overlapping rhythms at different pitch levels. It's like a snow globe of a tune. I know they have a re-snow globe. It feels like watching the intricate workings of a snow globe, or like the inside of like a grandfather clock or something. What a tune. Yeah, some tunes I listen to, including by Erasure, feel like journeys. It's like, by the time you get to the end, you feel like you've traversed the distance. That felt more like a 5-minute like sonic picture. Like it felt like it was this increasingly like ornate perception or angle on a very intricate and shiny or glistening sort of artifact. Yeah, so again, snow globe, or like very intricate grandfather clock, something with like lots of moving parts, but everything exactly where it needs to be in very fine detail, is what that track felt like experiencing it. So yeah, really cool instrumental. Definitely not one that I heard before. I just love Erasure. They're just such a cool and like fun group, and I never quite know what to expect, even though I do know what to expect in many other ways, which is a really like interesting dynamic. So once again, shout out to Erasure. Vince and Andy, do let me know what you think of this one. Obviously Vince in this case is the person of interest, if you will, the primary suspect. Nevertheless, really cool tune. Let me know what you think. I'm going to keep going through. I think there's a couple more of these B-sides, maybe not even a couple, maybe like a few. And yeah, I still have more chorus bonus material to go through. We're still going through I Say, I Say, I Say. I had started Snow Globe. I haven't given up on that. There's one more tune in Crackers International. So many different like lanes of the larger Erasure deep dive remain to be driven down. So in any case, let me know what you think of this one. I do apologize, Luca. I do have to pick you up. She looks so comfortable. Every time I do this now, I feel bad because now she's like turning increasingly into a lap cat. So it's something I have to deal with. Nevertheless, let me know what you think. Peace.